And we wait for, okay, great. Hi. So today I am going to be testing out a brand new pattern that I found. It is for a newsboy style cap. And yeah, so I got some fancy new crochet hooks. I got some, got my, like, throw things all over the place. Got my fancy new crochet hooks. If my camera is not frozen, which it is, because of course it is. So hold on. We'll go back to this screen for a minute. So I got, my fancy crochet hooks as I reset my crochet cam because why why wouldn't that like cooperate? This is going lovely. We'll get this figured out, I swear. I definitely know what the heck I'm doing. That's what happens when I decide to go have dinner. Uh, Okay, let's try this now. Is this cooperating? Not even close. Oh boy. I love it when these things go how they're supposed to. Yay, okay. There we go. And now this is not working? Okay, it is. Okay, now that that is all taken care of. Great. Okay. As I was attempting to say, I have my fancy new crochet hooks that I bought because I'm terrible at buying new support. I got some fancy fancy purple yarn that we're gonna try making this newsboy cap out of. Put that off to the side, save the label. This is a bulkier yarn than I usually use. And we're gonna start with and of course by that it's also a larger hook. So we have the J, which is a 6 millimeter hook, and a K, which is a 7 millimeter hook. So I'm gonna stick that there for now. I can't be bothered to open these things properly. Okay, so I have my pattern over on my iPad over there. So hopefully I can have an easier time. And we're just gonna get started and see how this goes. I just have to start with the larger hook, which is the 7 millimeter. Why do we go? We have the letter here, but we have the number. Okay, I'm not gonna question it. We're gonna make sure everything is situated nicely so that I can do this in a way that you'll all be able to see what I'm doing. And we will go from there. And we start with the magic ring, which I don't know if the way I do it is correct, but it is the way I've been doing it, and it works for the intended purpose. So let's see, we're gonna go 10 half double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then, because this is a hat, we join the rounds. But first, we have to pull that nice and tight. Join to the first with a slip stitch. We're going to do a chain 1 to step up. And now we're doing 2 in every stitch. 1. So 1, 2, 2, 2. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, 18. 19 and 20. And we join to the first. We chain 1. Now, I'm going to move my trash can out of the way because I like to fidget when I crochet a lot. So now we are doing, okay, we do the increases at the beginning of the round. So we are going to be doing an increase, and then 1. So we're going now from 10 to 20 to now 30. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Undo some more yarn. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Nope. Well, that was right. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Yay, I know how to count. Which is always debatable. Always, always, always debatable if I actually know how to count sometimes. So we're gonna just pull off a bunch of yarn now so I can hopefully make it a whole round without doing it. Okay. So now we have hydration. And by hydration, I mean monster. Delicious, delicious monster. Okay. So we chain 1. Now we're doing 40 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. As I choke on air. Okay, let me get the race set up so I can have that going on in the background. Anyways. So we did 40, join, and step up. Now we're doing 50. We are going to go increase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to actually readjust some things so I'm not tripping over myself. And I got this handy dandy little bucket that I can use as a yarn bowl. Since this is not in a ball of yarn, I can't really use this very effectively. So this allows me to just drop it in there without having to worry about the yarn running away all the way to the door and try and escape the room. So, back to our crocheting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Why does that? No. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's actually pretty nice yarn to work with. I've never worked with it before. Um, most of my stuff is done in worsted weight or smaller. Um, but this is the Loops and Threads Impressions. It's an all acrylic yarn. Um, but it's soft. Doesn't have any sort of weird like texture to it, but it's a nice sort of chunky yarn. So let's see, where are we? We just did 5, now we're doing 6. So we are going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, of course, anytime I make something new, you know I gotta have the I definitely, if it's available, have to make it in purple because that's kind of my color, if y'all haven't figured that one out by now. So it's definitely one of those things where I like to have all of my stuff ready to go. So we just finished doing 6. Now we have to do 7 while I have the race going on in the background. And 7. I forgot we have the drivers only broadcast this weekend. These are always hilarious. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, no, this will be a cute little hat when it's done. It's working up pretty quickly. So that is one benefit to working with the bulkier yarn. Um, I don't usually work with bulkier yarns. And once again, I choke on nothing. Okay. Now that that episode is over, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. And this yarn has a nice little subtle color shift, so it doesn't look like it's purple, and then it has other shades of purple, which I'm always down for. All the purple. Like if something exists, I always double check if it's going to be purple, and I'll usually settle on like a green or a brown if purple doesn't exist. But I had to pick out a toolbox from Harbor Freight for work. And I was so mad because at the time they had green, blue, orange, yellow, white, and red. And like a year or so later, they released a purple one. And I'm like, seriously? But they they released the purple one And it's one of those things where I'm like, okay, but the picture in the picture of like all their advertisements, it looks really good. But then in person, it's like the wrong shade of purple. It's like an indigo that's like that. I want like a nice vibrant purple, like uh like the tip of this little gem over here. Not that you can see that. As I also break it. Yay. But like the tips of these, this sort of purple, instead of like I don't even have a good example of the quote unquote wrong purple, but it was definitely a darker, more blue purple. And I was like, no, that makes me very disappointed because I totally would have gotten that the purple toolbox otherwise. But definitely, for the most part, if it exists in purple, I will get it in purple. Like the sewing machine I got for Christmas, I didn't know sewing machines came in purple, but Grandma found one for me. Um, my Cricut vinyl cutting machine, I was just looking to get one. I that one I did look and know it came in purple, but I again wasn't expecting them to actually get the purple one for me because that one was a little bit more expensive. So, anyways, that's enough rambling about my color preferences for things. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. So now we have 70 all the way around. And we will, let's see, I want this, I want settings, I want this to, I guess, stay that. Advanced, whatever. Close enough. My version of the stream is going to lag horribly, but what can you expect? So, as long as it works, as long as the stream is smooth. I have it local recording too, so um now we're working in the back loop only to create it at the biggest point. So now we're going here. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's cheating. You have a NASCAR driver talking only to a NASCAR driver. We got Carson Hocevar down on the pit road with Austin Cindric. Oh, okay. Apparently NASCAR doesn't like me streaming. I have everything on the same network, so it's not playing nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I started going into the wrong loop. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. Three. We either have a truck going off in the background outside or like somebody's car is backfiring. But who knows? We got random sound effects all over the place. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. Yo. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going back to working in both loops. So let me again switch things around. Okay, great, fantastic. So now we're decreasing a little bit actually. So we are going to go decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1. That's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. Four. Three, 4, 5, 6. 7. I almost fall off my chair. Mm, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 7. two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yeah, take some of our wind, Florida. You can have it. We don't want it. Although the wind has died off a bit right now, but it was crazy windy earlier. Got to the point where I stopped putting the lid back on the trash can. I was just like, yeah, no, that's five, six, seven, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. We join. Now this next row is 1 till 1. So this one requires no counting. It is just in just one stitch around. No increases, no decreases. We just stay as we are. And hopefully and we only have a couple more rows left after this, so this has actually gone pretty quickly. So this is not a bad pattern. And I should, in theory, be able to get 2 hats out of 1 skein of this yarn, which would definitely be nice. It was a bit pricier of a yarn. Again, I'm used to um, buying the not as fancy, just, jeez. What happened? Guys, this is why we don't go 4 wide on lap 1. Gotta get the NASCAR race going, or the truck race going on up there. So I'm sure some of my commentary will be talking about that as I'm like, come on, guys. Let's continue to try and get this. I'm going to whack my head on this. Yeah. I'm going to blame Ross Chastain for that one. I'm definitely gonna. I'm pretty sure Chastain. Oh, that is Chastain. Okay, that was entirely his fault. So yeah, I'm going to entirely blame him for that one, causing a lap one like corner two wreck. This is why we can't have nice things. Although it looks like there was only just the two of them. Yeah, we didn't even complete a lap. Poor Geo. This is why we don't jump four wide. I have opinions, lots of opinions on when it's appropriate to make moves, and that was not an appropriate time. You still have so much time left in the race. Were there more the cars caught in that? Jeez. Anyways, so I've been slowly consolidating all of like my various stuffed animals that I've made, my plushies, my the little scrap animals, the little pokeballs, any charms and keychains. I've been putting them in more easily maneuverable containers and using the vacuum bags that I got just to hopefully be able to transport. Oh, I only need to move 2 bins instead of I need to move 15 bins. And so it'll, I'm hoping, work out nicely. And then I got to get more pegboard. I got to get more. I got to actually get the hooks for said pegboard, um, which I have them saved in one of my wish lists on Amazon, just to make it easier to get it. You know, just get buy it l- later on. Okay, and so now the next one we have, as I fidget because I can't be a normal person. You know, you never think swallowing makes so much noise. And then until you have a microphone right next to your face, and then you're definitely like, yeah, no, it absolutely makes way too much noise. Okay, so we're gonna put this up here. We're gonna close this. Uh, yeah, I don't need. Yeah, we're just gonna close that. We're gonna. Yeah, no, I think we're good here. So then this needs to go over there. And yeah, great. Fantastic. Woohoo! Okay, back to the actual crocheting. So I'm continuing to fuss around with Twitch and get it to my liking. Okay, so now we're doing another decrease row. So we just did one around. So now we are doing a decrease. So we're going from 70 down to 60. So it's going to be multiples of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We better make it a lap. Four, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So now we do another row. Again, it's going to be a decrease. And then 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, no, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we are going to single crochet around. And this will actually be the last round of the hat. And then we just have the brim. Okay. You're gonna keep going like this. Well, I do have to say I like the fact that the bulky yarn sort of hides the step up seam a little bit. I don't know if that's because I pull it tight or what, but We shall see. Hopefully this comes out as intended, because it's always risky when you find patterns uh, online, or it's, oh, you're not trying it on as you're working through it. I also have my headset on right now, which makes it a little difficult to try a hat on. So once I finish it, I'll take the headset off. Okay. So that is there. Now we're going to chain one. You already have the chain one. Editing the pattern on the fly because it's no, you only want the one chain one there, but now we switch to the ever so slightly smaller hook. So we have the chain one there. So now we're going to half double crochet into the front loop only 22 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. Now let's just double check that we have that correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, so now we chain one and turn. Now we're single crocheting across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Now we're decreasing at both ends. Here's the decrease at the end of the row. Chain one, now we go straight across. Two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now we decrease at both ends again. So that goes down to 18. Now we do it again. Now that we have that done, that should be 16 stitches. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so we have 16. And now we're going to single crochet around everything. Just to give it a nice finished edge. And we're going to, I think, finish with I think an invisible fasten off would just work best. Here, here, there. Yeah. You can already see that just a little bit is making the brim a little stiffer. Eh, Figure if I wasn't fiddling around with Twitch, this hat takes about an hour to make. That's really not that bad. I have a couple different colors. Although this one I might keep. Okay. So we're going to do invisible fasten off as I throw my needle on the floor. Ugh. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Okay. So we're going to go in here, down there. Now you can't tell where the seam was. We're going to secure it over here. Whose car alarm is going off? Now we gotta hide this end, which we can do in here. Feed that all the way across. Snip that. And there we go. And now for the moment of truth. I can't actually tell if this looks how it's supposed to look. I have no idea how this is supposed to look. Let me go over to this one. Trying to do this in the camera. No, the brim doesn't quite stick out like it could. It's difficult because I'm looking over there for my preview, but over here is where my camera is. So we're gonna quick fix that for a second. Put this over here. I don't know. I feel like it should be bigger, a little bit bigger. So I don't know if I need to use a different hook. I'm not sure. You'll have to let me know what y'all think. I'm also gonna grab a mirror. Actually, see what I have a mirror over here. What did I do with my mirror? I'm. What did I do with my mirror? Mirrors. Look like I expected to. I feel like maybe, yeah, I have to manipulate it in position, but it's not bad. It's definitely not bad. Y'all have to let me know what you think. But I could definitely see it working. Huh. Okay. And that's definitely something that is easy enough to make. Now that I know where that lives. Yeah. So we have our lovely hat, even though in this particular light it looks more blue and gray than it does like a purple. Again, it's just I think my camera is just being weird. It's a very light purple. I wonder if I get rid of that one row. I don't know. I think it just maybe just add an extra row. Huh, I don't know. I don't know. Let's go back here. So we have that, which is all well and good. And I'll slap this over here. I could definitely see adding some add a little accent to it. So it's cute. I'll make a couple of them. But first, I want to go back to a more familiar pattern. Go get a different hook. And I finally got more of this yarn. So I can finish up this glove. So this one has its mate. And then I can wrap that one up. And this is that loops and threads facet acrylic. This one is the acrylic in polyester, just because again it has that sparkle effect to it. That'll go over there. Let me find the end of the yarn. And tie the two ends of the yarn together. Trim that off. Ugh. Undo the stitch marker. Okay. We were on 13. Quick mental shift back to different stitch. And then I think I'll make another uh the newsboy caps. So maybe I will ball the yarn first so I can use the yarn ball just to make it my life a little easier. Yeah, so you can tell that these are definitely different dye lots because this one gets a little darker than that, but it is close enough. And again, since I'm not doing a crazy, like huge project, you're really not gonna even notice it unless somebody points it out to you specifically. But, you know, needs must and all that. Okay. Is this a chain 2 or chain 1? I think this is chain 2. Okay. That's probably the only like problem that I have remembering certain patterns is um especially patterns in half double crochet when it's a step up pattern. Is it, am I chaining 1 or am I chaining 2? Because it feels like it's different every time. It might be chain 1. It's always, as I again run into my camera, it's always difficult to tell, especially with the yarn like this. And I don't have this my book with this pattern is not up here at the moment. I don't think. No. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to make this up as I go. This definitely is chain 2. Because I can always go there and back with the when I'm weaving in the beginning tail. Ah. And I gotta make more the hand cutouts. I think I only have one pair left. So after I finish this set of gloves, I will do that because I don't have enough for the two pairs of gloves that I'll have finished. Okay. Okay. I think once I finish up this pair of gloves, I have an entire bag full of these, and I think that's all I'm going to make for now. But I will still do at least, I may not cut out all of the hands, but I'll at least trace a bunch. And again, eventually I need to program them into my computer so I have them. I could just use my Cricut to take the 2 seconds to cut them out. Again, just to make my life a little easier. But right now I have some of my charm storage sitting right in front of it. So I can't quite use it as is, but that's okay. Once I get this set of gloves complete, I'm gonna count everything that I have and then I will seal up that bag. Because I think this puts me at like 20, which I think is more than enough uh, to stock for now. So this is 13, 14, 15. This is going to be 16. I don't know why I'm so tired. I slept in like an hour later than I normally do. Anyways, yikes. Okay, I think I have one more row. This pattern, You finish that off, chain the two. 13, 14, 15, 16. And this is 17. Okay. Okay. Okay, and now we're back to 8. We're on row 18. Row round. It's round technically because it gets joined. Thirteen, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 18. Oh, I don't care about sports ball. Give me my racing back. So we need to put the thumb hole on the opposite side. Okay. Oh, good. That was too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 too many. Okay. And now we go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Three, 4, 5. 'em? This is now row 19. Ugh. 20. This is 21. Um, hiding out of the frame again. Let me adjust this a little bit to see if I can make this a little bit easier for me. How is this angle? I think this needs to come a bit more. Why? Apparently, it doesn't like going that far down as I fight with my camera. No. This needs to still go down more. There. Is that good enough? Okay. Now that we have that chaos out of the way. I hear cars moving around outside. Although it might be Dad just pulling out of the driveway because somebody was parked in front of our house. 18, 19, 20, 21. This is 22. Yeah, no, I don't like that angle. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. This is 23. Okay. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. This is now 24. And we are done. Now that that is done, this can get wrapped up and put to the side. And we weave in the ends. And then we are done. So, as I rearrange things yet again, I only have one set of these left. So let me grab my other fancy scissors, the cardboard cutout, and one more sheet of paper. Lock things down again. In theory. I will secure this pair. This is the wrong direction to do this from. Save it, save it, save it, save it, save it, save it. He tried drifting and it didn't work. No, that all started with Chastain trying a slide job. Okay, so we got sticker. We got care instructions. And since I have to pack two of them, I will write out two of them. Okay, so now we have our labels. So that one is labeled. And that is going to go off to the side, go into the bag. And now we have the fun time. Tracing. Do I have a different pen than I usually use? But it is, it should still work. Let me get a little closer to the edge, make sure. This is like that old grade school hand turkey thing. I think it was probably preschool or kindergarten. Doesn't matter that this isn't perfect. I know how to cut lines, so it works. And then again, luckily one sheet. This is just your normal card stock. Uh, Not super super heavy, but it doesn't really have to be. But it's better than just regular paper. Plus, it's that sort of nice cream color. So that is now done and over with. That is a little weak on the tracing. Let me go over that just a little. I swear I can draw, just not very well. So now we have the fun part of cutting this all out. I either need to use a pen that I can put more pressure on, that I can actually almost score around the design, or I just need to like take a paper like this, scan it, and then use my Cricut to cut it out. Because that would make my life so much easier if I just popped it in and it popped out the two cut hands. But again, this is going to be pretty close to all of the wrist warmers that I'm going to make for wrist warmers, the fingerless gloves that I'm going to make for the time being. So I won't have to make much more of these hands, at least for now. If these are a big seller, then I'll worry about restocking the cutouts. But again, I just need to, set aside an hour or two, trace all of them, and just cut them all out and not really have to worry about it. So on one hand, I think it'd be, nice to have the super nice, machine cut with the Cricut. But on the other hand, this gives it a bit again, it gives it more of that homemade authentic vibe like that. So Okay. Again, as I'm choking on nothing. We are one. This is two. Got our hanging tab. We got staple, staple. Pop out this little middle section. Again, just so I don't have to deal with it later. We got the label. And we got the branding. And the care instructions. And now we put all this stuff back over here. Tuck that back there. We're gonna count again. To see just how many of these I have. Where did you... Game controllers. I don't even know where... How did you fall? So I have 5 different colors. 6 different colors, apparently. Seven. I was using up some random colors. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 20. Let me make sure these are actually stacked nicely. Mostly, so that when this squishes down, doesn't affect it too bad. Okay, so I have 22 of these. As I'm trying to close the Ziploc nicely. Then we have our fancy little vacuum to suck all this extra air out. And now it's nice and shrink wrapped. So now we can tuck it in the bin and have it take up less space. Okay. So with that as our nice little break point, that puts us in a very nice place to stop. So I've been going for a little over 2 hours now. We made a nice hat. So we have here. I'll dangle the hat off of one of my horns. So we have a hat, and yeah. So that'll be it for now. Um, Next stream will be Sunday-ish. I might stream a little bit tomorrow. Doubt it, because I'll probably use that to do some more like prep work, get some stuff done around the house. And yeah. So thanks for watching, and see you next time. Peace.